Redesigned for its 6th generation, we have the 2025 Subaru Forester. This is a limited trim in magnetite gray metallic. It has a starting MSRP of $35,995, and along with the redesign, Subaru will be introducing a Forester hybrid powertrain that should actually be out like any week now. Let's get into it. Now, under the hood of this limited, everything stays the same. It's still powered by the 2.5 liter flat 4, producing 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with Subaru's 8-speed CVT transmission. This one does have paddle shifters in this trim level. You'll get up to 32 miles to the gallon on the freeway and 25 in the city. And as you can see, this one is equipped with eyesight. That's gonna give you some cool driver aids like advanced adaptive cruise control that can actually bring your Forester to a complete stop in traffic, lane departure warning, pre-collision braking, automatic emergency steering, pre-collision throttle management. You'll also get high beam assist and blind spot detection with lane change assist and rear cross traffic alert. So as you've noticed, the redesign is way different than the last model year. Everything is a lot more boxier and squared off, and also like a lot more flat. Moving on, you will get LED steering responsive headlights on the limited trim along with LED fog lights. And you will have up to 8.7 inches of ground clearance, which obviously you're not gonna be taking your Forester like rock crawling, but it is nice to have just a little bit of extra height. One, even when you're driving on the freeway, more visibility on the road, and two, if you are doing anything that is not on the pavement. Moving around to the side, we'll have 18-inch alloy wheels. This is another area where you can see things are a lot edgier and more square. With these wheel arches are very like squared off there. You will get a dark gray finish mirror, which is perfect because that's literally the color of this car, so it's not even body colored, it just looks like it matches. And these have also been upgraded to the auto dimming side view mirror, which is a fun little add-on that you can have. Another add-on that our Forester is equipped with are these splash guards behind the front and rear tires, which is just great for protecting your paint, especially right here from the rocks from, again, all of that maybe not pavement driving. Honestly, even sometimes the way they fix today's roads, it'll even protect you from that, because let's face it, it's not good. The back of the Forester is my favorite part of this entire redesign. I think this is where you start to see a little bit of the original Forester, the older generations that were boxier and more square looking. I also really love that, especially with this paint color, how well the Subaru badge seamlessly blends in to the back. It's very subtle. I also like the Forester is just embossed here in the lift gate. And speaking of the lift gate, on the limited trim, you do have a kick release lift gate. So as long as the keys are in your hand, you don't actually, or in your pocket, you don't need to press any buttons to open up your cargo area, which is the big selling point here for the Forester. Always known for all of the passenger volume and cargo capacity. With that second row folded down, you will have over 69 cubic feet of space, and this wide opening also that makes it a lot easier to load up this car with so much stuff. So some really cool things to mention here. This does have a little cargo tray added on, which is great for protecting the back of your Forester, wanting to keep things nice and protected. Also, a lot of options for keeping things from flying all over the place. You have 2 hooks on either side, which are great for putting like grocery bags, things like that. You also have 2 up top here in your roof liner. You do have a pretty easily removable cargo cover, And then you'll notice right here on the back, more optional accessories with the seat back protector. So when you fold your second row flat here, everything's gonna be protected with whatever you're stowing back here. And then one more little thing, there are several Easter eggs, little outdoorsy Easter eggs that we're gonna link in a reel that we made for that. There's at least 4 of them located in just the cargo area, so that's in the upper right corner. First things first, you will have somewhere to store your sunglasses. This is my favorite feature in every vehicle. Other than that, right here in your driver's seat, it's a 10-way power adjustable heated driver's seat and an 8-way power adjustable passenger seat. They're leather trimmed and they have really pretty blue stitching on that, even on your center armrest, center console here. You have a leather heated steering wheel. And then moving over, you have an 11.6-inch vertical infotainment system, which can be polarizing for some. However, I have felt like, having owned 2 Subarus, their infotainment system is so intuitive and really easy to read. You have these colorful logos with minimal text, and it's easy to pick up, like, what's the radio, how do I connect my phone, how do I go to my car settings. Everything's really easy. This is also where your drive modes will be found. If you press the little car button right there, you can click on X mode and access snow and dirt mode, a normal mode, or a deep snow and mud mode. And along with those drive modes, you also have the Subaru SI drive mode, which is where you briefly turn your Subaru Forester into a Honda Civic. I'm just kidding. But you do have an S mode there for S drive. You also have an I, and that's gonna give you some more optimal power and fuel economy drive modes. Back to your infotainment system here. This is also a great way for you to access all of your driving assistance features, especially with eyesight, because it comes with so many. You might actually want to disengage some of those driver assistance modes, which is really easy to do. It's all right here. And then you can even turn off if you don't want, like, maybe you don't want those chiming at you and you only want the vibrations, or just the driving assistance, but without it being like beep, 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 all up in your face. Moving forward a little bit down, you have all of your climate controls, and it's dual automatic climate controls right here at the bottom. Your heated seats. Below that, you do have wireless charging, and another really cool thing is if you don't want to be charging your phone, it's so easy to just turn it off. There's a button, literally a power button for your wireless charger. I kind of wish most vehicles did that, but in fact most do not. Your visors, they do not like stretch out, but you do have this little additional thing which works just as well. Also, sometimes that can actually, well, it's gonna block your mirror. Sometimes that can actually come in handy. When you're my height, just trust. By the way, this has the LED visor light upgrade. Otherwise, these are not LED lights. This is the car that I would want to be in on a long road trip. This back seat is really spacious and super comfortable. The limited trim is going to have leather trimmed seating, which is really, really soft. You will also have all of this leg room, over 39 inches of max leg room. This seat is currently adjusted for my driver position, and I'm only 5'1", so you might not have like quite as much leg room with somebody average height, but nonetheless a lot of room. You also have 37.7 inches of headroom. Again, not really an issue or concern for me, but here we are. I still appreciate not feeling claustrophobic, especially with this panoramic moonroof. You also have USB-C and A charging to further prove my point that this is the best road trip car, because not everybody has fully converted to USB-C, and I appreciate that Subaru recognizes that by giving me USB-A to charge my iPhone. You also have a little armrest here with some cup holders, because you're going to need that, and you even have a little water bottle holder on the inside of your door pocket, and then a couple of storage pockets here as well, and air vents, because that's also necessary for second row comfort. Another necessary feature, especially for road trips or second row comfort, are reclining second row seats. There's a little lever here on the outside edge of the outboard seats to help you get cozy. The Forester continues to be an awesome SUV if you're in need of not only cargo capacity, but passenger volume as well. And of course, you get Subaru's notable reliability and safety. I'm loving this redesign on this Forester. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And a big shout out to Capital Subaru for hooking it up with today's ride. Bye!